pretty strong physicals, and of course we can't run, so now we're going to have to tank all of it. Yeah, we got whacked pretty good there. And the heals are going to be flying, as you can see. That is what they do in this place. They just go, go, go. That is why you need to get as many of them as you can before coming in here. Okay, Phantom. How many fasts do I have? 5. That's not even close to where I want it to be. Phantom usually hits really strong with physicals, so if you have white shirt, get that up. That is a forced encounter, so you want to make sure you don't step on that tile again. Usually you want to check these 2 chests. You can't get an encounter in here. This is why you get the loot in the beginning. It's the only way to get through there. And that door that I just went through is actually magic key locked. This is an unrunnable encounter. Annoying. So yeah, that door just below D there, that's a key locked door. So if you get here and you have not done the crown and gotten the key, you're going to discover that you have to do that. Oftentimes that can be the make or break point in the race, is just forgetting something like the slab, the crown, the key. Okay, that floor went pretty good. We're back on the first floor now. We're on the back end of the first floor. That's the only way to get here, is to take that route, which gets you to this staircase. And from here we can continue on to the lower temple. Okay, that's good. We are now on the 4th floor. Yes, okay. This floor you have to walk all the way around. The only real encounter to worry about here is the earths. You cannot run from them and they're annoying. Anything else you get, you're going to want to run from, except maybe green Medusas. If you still want to get a little experience, green Medusas usually have low hit points. Mage Staff, Thor Hammer works well on them, and they give a ton of experience. Okay, this has gone good so far. 3 encounters, no earths. Pretty good encounters so far. I think I've only had, Frost Giants. And that was it. So this is definitely a good Temple of Fiends Revisited encounter-wise thus far. There's the Saryas. You don't see them very often. They give a ton of experience if you want to kill them. Same can be said of the rock golems here, but it's usually better to just run. Heal up. Lich could have nuke, or nuclear, or some other type of attack that does massive damage. I'm a little bit lower level than I usually like to be around this time, but we're already so far behind on time. I had to go. Okay, Harm 4 is a good spell to use here. Okay, Lich does a physical, that's good. And done. Okay, we are now on to the 5th floor. Okay, this floor is kind of unique. You have to loop around from G to H to continue to the next floor. You could opt to check the chests on this floor. 7 and 8 are not too far out of the way. And you can run from every encounter on this floor except fire, I believe. 9 and 10 are really far out of the way and usually not worth it. So depending on where I'm at in the encounter table, I might elect to check chest number 8. Sometimes you want to stay on this floor if you know there's a lot of encounters coming in your encounter table, because you want to minimize the amount of encounters you get on the water floor. Simply because the waters come in packs, that you cannot run from them, and they're almost always powerful. So you can dance around on this floor, get a bunch of encounters, run from them all, and then hopefully get a good run through the water floor without too many encounters. Given what I just saw, I am going to leave that chest behind. I'm going straight for carry here. And again, I didn't check for life 2 or wall, so that might end up coming to bite me here. Okay, power. We've got plenty of fog too. We can use one of those. Okay, if I use a fast here, I get 1 on Kraken, 1 on Tiamat. Let's see, 1 here leaves 4, 1 on Kraken leaves 3. Okay, yeah, we should be okay. Use 1 on Kari, 1 on Kraken, 1 on Tiamat, and then I still have 2 left over for Chaos. Do I want to heal there? I probably should. We can't afford losing White Mage right now. And we're going to use Fire 3, I guess. Monk's doing his job. Alright, so now we're looking at the water floor. The best route to take is the left side. If you go to the right, you're going to be taking more steps, and therefore you might end up getting more encounters. But you definitely want to minimize the amount of steps you take on this floor and the encounters you get. So try and stay against the walls, and this is why. This is the worst encounter you can get on this floor. So I'm going to have to fade now. I guess I'll use Ice 2. Should probably use Black Shirt there, but water is weak against ice. Which I guess makes sense, you know, you freeze it. Ton of experience. Definitely want to keep all my hit points high because I don't have life 2. If you have life 2, sometimes you might opt for, say, your Black Mage just to not heal him and let him be killed off. And then you can just use life 2 and get him back to full health. Whereas you'd be burning through a bunch of heal potions or spells otherwise. But if you don't have life 2 and you only have life, then it's probably a best bet to keep all of their hit points high. Okay, this is where it starts to get a little hairy. Kraken likes to kill you in 1 hit, and he usually hits the most important character. Using Stop, okay, that's not too bad. We did get fast off. We should be okay. We'll have him fight this time. Do I want to use another? Yeah, I guess I should. We'll use 1 more. Okay, and do I want to nuke yet? No. Can't use Light 3 because that's the same level as Fast. Could use Temper. Yeah, let's do that. If we Temper, then he should kill him next turn, absolutely. So Master should do a ton of damage on this hit. I should use Fog 2 again. Now we will use, I guess, Ice 2. Bam. Well done, Larry, well done. We are now on the wind floor. In the vanilla version, you have the Mass Immune chest there at 13 in the bottom corner. At 12 is Tiamat, and you want to try to get to J there. The unrunnable encounter on this floor, actually there's two of them. There's iron golems, and there's worms. Iron golems are extremely rare. Worms are quite common, actually, and a major pain, because they usually come in packs of 4. They have pretty good chance to crit. They have high hit points, and usually high physical attack. So let's hope we don't see any of those. I'm going to go defense, power, INV. I should go INV2 this time, because we want to try and dodge, and fast. He's going to use Blaze. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's start hitting him now. Do I have any heal? I do. Okay, that's good. I'm definitely glad I bought that spell. And we're going to temper him. Good initiative there. We got the temper and the heal off. Okay, wow, Tiamat looks pretty weak physically this time. Didn't do much of anything to that black mage. Okay, use items here to save on spells. Thunder, that kind of hurts. And we're through. So now I don't have life 2, so I have to heal him all the way up. What's my life spell? Whoa, don't do that. See, there's a critical mistake you can make if you accidentally go to exit and then you push a button, you can't cancel it. And no matter what you do, even if you push the D-pad, a button, anything, it warps you out of the dungeon. And at this point, that would be catastrophic. Getting this deep in the dungeon and then accidentally warping all the way out. Okay, we are finally approaching the end, I hope. Unless Chaos is massively overpowered, we should have this. This floor is straightforward, no encounters. But you definitely want to alter your strategy for Chaos here. So the first thing you want to do, Larry's going to be doing the most damage guaranteed. So we want him to have the most survivability. So we put him on the bottom. Next is going to be Czar. He should be able to do some damage, being tempered and fasted with Excalibur. Nyx is going to be important for healing. Black Mage is really the least priority right now, because once he gets fast up on the Knight and the Master, he's going to be pretty much done. He's only got 3 nukes. There's not much else he can do besides temper. And obviously White Mage is important for healing. Make sure you've got your ribbons right. I could put ribbon on fighter here. We shouldn't have to worry about it though. Should be okay. Make sure you're fully healed. Make sure your weapons look good. Just in case he doesn't do enough damage to Chaos with Excalibur after being buffed up, you want to make sure you give him some kind of item that still does damage. So I'm going to give him the Mage Staff. Worst case scenario, he can spam that and still do a little bit of damage to Chaos. Larry I'm not worried about. Larry should be doing mass damage. Okay, here we go. Should be ready. Step 1 is fast. You want to get fast off right away. Step 1 for her is going to be probably INV2. So we get to dodging. Defense, so he'll be able to dodge. We need to get him going on buffing up. Stun, that's a good start. Now we want to get the Knight fasted before Black Mage ends up expiring. Continue INV2. I should probably use one more defense here, just to ensure he'll be blocking, and one more power.